I'm back, my people. I'm still enjoying this. I'm still enjoying this picture. Oh my goodness. Anyway, this is the last part of this chapter. Color and the Afro-Asian Intellectual by Edward Shils. And then I will be sharing the references with you because there's a lot of rich information to that before I move on to read the chapter. So this ending says, the impetus to the revolt against Western values will weaken. The values will cease to be Western, except in the sense that in their more recent history they have been most cultivated in the West. They will become more fully what they are already patchily and unevenly. They will become more fully what they are already patchily and unevenly. The universalistic values of a worldwide intellectual community. The enhancement of the quality of civility in their societies will likewise work to diminish the force of the color identification. The closely connected sense of nationality will differentiate the world of color and will thereby reinforce the factors shifting the need for serious attachments away from color to alternative cultures of la vie cerise, la vie cerise. As these changes occur, and it is reasonable to expect them to occur, the primordial attachment to color will still remain, but it will be deprived of its extraneous support. It will no longer act so powerfully on the sentiments, like ethnic, kinship, and local primordial attachments. It will survive, but not so strongly as to deflect the intellect and imagination from their appropriate activity. Just as the rule of law and political equality have become established in areas once dominated by primordial attachments and the particularistic standards they dictated, so will the intellectual communities and their universalistic standards constrict the loyalties nurtured by the self-identification of color. This identification will become fainter and fainter. Is that so? Now, I don't, like I said, I don't add to or take from the book. I read it exactly as the author has written it. So that is the end of Color in the Afro-Asian Intellectual by Edward Shils. We will be moving on to Race and Color in International Relations by Robert K.A. Gardner. But before that, like I said, I will be reading the rich credits before moving on. So I'll be back, and I will probably go back to the beginning of the book to read the introduction like I should have in the beginning. But nevertheless, have a blacktastic day. Peace and love.